talking about people who are joining us, Robert, can you tell us about your character?
I can. Give me one. I'll do it in a second. I have one of my students is trying to message me. I'm playing Lael, the monk, and I like to seek balance within myself if I can, despite the fact that I still have vengeance in my soul and stuff that I am struggling to control. And I'll be right back.
Next up, we have Pandaren.
Yep, I'm playing Pandaren. I am Pandaren, and I'm playing myself in real life. But I'm playing Barricad in 5e, who is an eloquence bard, who is a tiefling, but is secretly human. Or is it the other way around?
I think it's the other way around, but sure, let's go with
Who knows? Yeah, he's got a concert that he's about to play, a fiance that he's with now in general, and still has a secret identity that is being unraveled quite quickly at this point.
I don't know if you can put that into a Grey Book profile. I am with my fiance currently. Next up, we have Justin.
All right, my name is Justin. I'm Jim and founder over at One Bad Roll, but here today I will be playing Marcus Klein Ollivander, who, because we're having secrets, I'm secretly 3 kobolds in a trench coat that have done extremely high-level magic to become a human noble that was trapped in a jungle for a very long time and is just getting back into the politics of the city.
Next up, we have Griffin.
Hey everybody, yeah, I'm Griffin. I'm playing Baron Kicks the Shield, the cool and calculating Battlemaster fighter. He was a Dragonborn. He has immense ego and delusions of grandeur, and is about to watch all of his friends try to commit a heist. So, best of luck to all of you.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's got to be the set piece alongside the opera.
Last but not
I'm
least,
kind of causing some troubles with that too. I might tie it into some of my stuff.
we have Rectus.
Yep, Gar. I'm a necromancer, secretly a Kislev circus bear, pretending to be a turtle.
Yeah. Yep.
And so we pick it up where we left last time. Gar had a talk with his contacts who said they were going to come back to him, talk to him about a day or so about the possible location of his, what he's looking for. Also, Marcus is still investigating the effects of the attacks on his family and trying to reestablish himself as a noble in the city.
Sure.
Hick got attacked and there was an attempted assassination that nearly was successful by a kick of zombie to the face, but that was avoided. And of course, as all we know, that little bit that other things are afoot. Lael is looking to do something interesting in the city. He's not used to being in the city very well. He's like, everybody has something to do, and what about me?
Let's be real. Lael is just here. That's the only reason he's here. He's just here.
And Barricad is dodging suggestions that he should get hitched to multiple women in the city by screaming loudly, "Not canon, not canon,
Yeah, not canon, not canon."
Not yet, at least.
I refuse.
Let's start with who should we start with? Let's start with Gar. As you're waiting in the
Lael's a sad
yeah. Waiting for your contact. And he comes in. It's in the afternoon. He's well dressed. As you were about to set up to reconnoiter, as you would say, the premises. His name is. I have so many tabs. I have to organize all these tabs. His name is Palian Shadow Whisper, half drow, half elf. Well, they're both elves, so just half drow. informant and connection in the city. Last time he informed you that his friends wanted, and he was very, I'm gonna say, very circumspect on what he wanted. He essentially said that the location that the suspects the item you're looking for is not protected by and on the shadow of the protection of his friends, his guild friends, and therefore, while they would be happy to see that the fortunes of this place will decline, they're very much interested in acquiring the place and would not like it to be trashed. Especially, they would not like this to somehow be connected back to them. So he tells you that the name of the place, I'm looking at my notes, it's the Lucky Rabbit. And it's just outside, or basically in the fields across to the south of Greyhawk itself. That we call the Plains of Grey. Somewhere around south of this road right here. And so he says, we'll take a carriage. And he says, is anyone else that you'd like to invite among your friends?
I mean, since I've already invited everybody, this would be the moment that they'd already be here.
Yeah, I assume I got dressed up for all of this. I assume
He did.
Got my fancy cape that's hiding my arm now. Got my my pants that are not ripped, so we're good.
Man's got drip.
So
do I know that Palian is a drow? By the way, is he hiding it?
He's wearing something of a shawl.
Similar to Barakat.
Similar to Barakat, yes.
Okay.
Basically, he's not completely covered in his face, but he sort of has a sort of head covering that puts his face in shadow.
That's good enough for me.
Although
before we do go, I have a way that this might be advantageous to us in more than one way. Are you aware of someone known as who goes by Tario of House Tavian?
See if he does. He does not at this moment, but he could try to find out. You have any information about this Tario?
I will give him all of the information that I was given. Because this has been a thorn in my family's side, I figure maybe we could get the blame put on him for whatever happens to these things going on.
That would take some time to set up. So we're here to reconnoiter.
Of course, no. It was just a thought, 100%. If it's not possible within the time frame, that is fine.
You can all put yourselves here outside on the road outside of the casino, the Lucky Rabbit.
It's completely pitch black.
Because there's lights coming from inside. It's dark outside. It's fine. Just because I'm out there.
You can see it because your character is there, but
That's why Leo doesn't get anywhere. He doesn't put himself out there.
I mean,
I don't. No, I am a hermit for a reason.
Teleport everyone else.
It's almost like you're. It's almost like you have a background.
See, I
See,
put myself
here's the
on
confusing thing for me when you say that, like it's a point. My background is also a hermit. I'm fucking out there. I've had a family. I'm out here in the city doing shit. I'm a fucking hermit too.
In the city.
I'm a cloistered scholar, though. I don't know what hermit subtype you went with.
Crazy woodsman.
Lessons, if you would as well. Could you give me 2 small NPCs to just handle around as my guards?
I can give you 2 guards, yes.
Could you also make them level 20? If we're just asking questions.
Can you also have them hand over like 20 diamonds to me, as short loan,
Or wedding
All
gifts.
alone, 1,000,000 gold pieces.
By chance, are they also sorcerers? Because that would be awesome.
I think they're literally just mercenaries with swords,
Could they also be
but they have
Jins?
legal authority.
There could be maguses.
Could it be air genies? Capable of casting wish?
What's your armor class, Marcus?
1 second. I just reloaded my sheet into new box. I think it's 16, but I'll confirm that.
So it shows they have 105 hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit! How?
High constitution and tough.
Ah, that would do it.
Those three hit points per level do add up.
Yeah, to what? 24?
105 apparently.
No, I just mean plus 24. If you mean that they add up to plus 24.
Yeah.
I don't know what your hit
Fine.
points are. I wouldn't have even guessed if Lessons hadn't said something.
No, more than 24 because your guy's at level 9.
No, are we level 9? It's 27, so I was off by 3. Are we level 9?
Yeah, so I get the die plus the 27 plus 18 because of tough.
All right, I think when I hit like level whatever 12, I guess it is.
I guess your armor class 13 until otherwise.
I mean, I'm not going to comment about hit points. I'm a wizard. I have the least amount of hit points in the game.
Are you
So
sure? I thought you had more hit points than Barakat.
I think we're close-ish. I just mean typically wizards in D&D have the least hit points. You know, older editions, they'd roll the D4.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna reload roll 20.
I mean,
My
hell,
roll 20 is acting super slow.
in past editions of D&D, to be a bard, you had to be like almost paladin level or monk level.
Well, you needed like very specific stats.
Well, that's what I'm
for it.
saying. Monk and paladin were like the old school hard to get.
Yeah, but only
Like,
the paladin was actually worth getting. The monk was shit.
Ranger as well, by the way.
I know rangers were, but rangers weren't as hard to get.
You have to be
I-
basically a fighter wizard, fighter mage, basically fighter magic user.
I appreciate that originally elf was just a class.
Yeah, all the races were.
Yeah.
But you
Except for
didn't
human.
want. Yeah, you didn't want to be hobbit. That was the only class that wasn't worth it.
Because then you got sued.
That too. Well, that plus. Have you seen that DM it all video about all this?
Yes, it's a pretty good video. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that kind of sums it up really. The hobbits were basically just inferior thieves and wizards.
I mean, it's
And
also the
stuff.
same books that just made women worse. It's like, okay. Well, I mean, let's not just read into everything. Let's just move forwards with history.
So you're outside the casino. You can see some lights coming from the inside. This is a statue of a giant, what looks like a bronze rabbit. If it looks like something else, don't worry. I say it's a rabbit, so it's a rabbit.
I can't see him
Yeah, that's
well
fine.
enough to know that he doesn't look like a rabbit.
Right?
You should all have vision.
Yeah, no. I
Yes,
mean,
we
I
do.
can see him. I just not zoomed in so well that I could, tell that he's not Bucky O'Hare or Usagi Jimbo or whatever.
I whisper to
Griffin.
Barakat is so. Would it just act naturally? How do I do it? Like, are we just going fancy?
Be normal. Like,
Okay.
you don't have to be super fancy, just like. Oh, I guess your normal is slightly different from ours, isn't it?
Yeah,
As you're going for the door and the guards are coming behind you, there's some guards at the door. So, good evening, sir. How may I help you?
Just be
Evening.
relaxed, you know?
And,
Exactly.
Here
and
to
before
gamble.
you can keep us, Palian comes in and hands him a basically a scroll, basically
There we go.
an envelope. One moment, sir. Doesn't include the guards here, you bronze. They may wait outside the door. And please, will you be so kind as to secure your weapons if you're not brought any? We have them, and they have like a small stool here or chest, so you can put your weapons there.
Yeah, Kix is gonna go ahead and put a sword there.
I hand him my stuff because I don't really need them.
I think I have daggers on me. I'll pop them in there.
But you get the wakizashi and my dart. What's left of my darts.
Yeah, keep in mind most of all of your stuff is peacebound anyway, but then again, there aren't many of us that actually use weapons.
Yeah, I would say I know my sheet shows that
The
I have a
whole
quarterstaff,
us.
but I don't actually have a quarterstaff. I don't carry anything.
Yeah, Gar doesn't really
yeah.
do it. Barricad, you usually stick to your spells and Auroric Inspiration, and Leo literally uses his one fist.
Yep.
Basically they say to you, they give you chips, like basically they're wooden chips, but these are painted silver, painted silver, yes, with a blue circle in the middle. When you are ready to leave, sir, please do not catch these ships. Please give them to us, and we will return your weapons.
Very well then. Thank you.
And this place is, I mean, you don't see any people here on the map, but it's pretty crowded. You can hear the sounds of people, chips and cards and all kinds of things. And this place looks not just a gambling den or casino, but also has like, you can smell food coming from this direction. People are moving with food, mostly entrees, right? And drinks. And seems to in this direction, you can even hear some snoring coming from this direction if you get close enough. Those who have because of the bright light here, 15 or higher in perception. Who has higher than 50?
I do.
I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have higher than most numbers
Exactly
when
15.
asked.
You immediately, Gar, as you enter, you realize that while there's very well lit, there's some strange shadows that don't match anything on this floor, and you realize that when you look up and what should be the rafters, there's a series of walkways, and you notice movement in the walkways, and it's also in the face that it pops up, looks down, observes, and then moves on. You would say it was between 6 to 8 people in those rafters,
Yeah, sure. Gotta make sure no one's cheating.
but they
About
don't
6 to 8.
necessarily. Some of them may stay like a couple of minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes. They look down, they move on. And you see also there's quite a bit of guards. There's guards in the front door. There's at least 2 guards here to the kitchens. There's some staff here and guards as well over here. And you see guards 2 guards posted here as well. So 2, 4, 6, at least 8 guards. Plus, you don't know the disposition of the people upstairs.
Do I have any greater insights into the positions of the people upstairs?
They're moving back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, again, they stop for a minute, anywhere between 1 minute to 15 minutes. They look down and they can look from where they're walking, they can completely overlook any place in the main area. So all your movements are being tracked.
Noted.
As well as the other players and what have you. So there's they tell you can go here, which is the cage, to exchange any amount of money in order to play. So is anyone going to do that? Pelion is moving that direction. Anyone's going to join him?
I will head that direction as well.
Yep, Kix is also going over here to
Ah, my
exchange.
butt's on fire.
Pelion exchanges about 20 to 30 gold pieces for chips. Not a lot of money, but as an opening gambit is a good one. Basically, they're all wooden chips, which have their border has a color. It's a bronze, silver, or gold, depending on the value of the chip. The idea is that either you spend all your money here, or you have to cash it out.
Right. Kix will go ahead and exchange 50 gold.
I
chips.
will do 50 as well.
So what is your type of game,
I'll
Marcus?
do 20.
I have all of 6 gold, so 6 gold of chips.
There we go. That finally loaded. Let's see if my sheet loads any faster. If I'm correct, I am proficient with think I chose Dragon Chess.
Well, there's poker and a blackjack table out there, and I'm used to friendly hands, but I don't know. Maybe I could count some cards.
Wait, we can be proficient in gambling games?
He said out
Yes.
loud to the banker.
Uh,
I myself am probably leaning towards poker personally, but
Well, maybe we could have a few friendly rounds with us at the same table then.
if that's what you wish, lead the way.
So, Kix will go ahead and I'll go ahead and pick out this table here. Ooh, it is hard to get myself back out through that door. Kix is a little thick.
Yep, fat ass.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put myself at this table because it seems like the biggest and most exciting one.
Are we all playing at the same table?
Depends on what you want to play.
If anyone else attempts to sit at this table, I'm gonna give them a look of like, no.
Oh, that plays well, doesn't it?
Like, we're here to scout the place out. We should know that we're not all going to the same table.
Hey, Lessons, what is this thing here?
this seems to be when
Yeah, we got roulette, blackjack, and various poker tables there. That seems to be some kind of dice game.
yeah, that's a dice game.
All right, I'll go to that.
And I would suppose any small table could also be like a personal one-on-one game like Dragon Chess or something like that.
Yeah, you can ask for a change. I was gonna add a new deck of cards, but apparently it's not showing me that card at all.
It's just funny to consider Dragon Chess as a gambling parlor game. Seems to me that it would be
a gambling game if you put money down on it.
Yeah,
That
but it
is
seems to me it's
true.
more like a nobles game, and nobles famously bet money on anything.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. If this is like a high-class casino, they would have a nobles game in here.
I'm putting 25 cents down on this game of D&D.
Yeah, Marcus, find the backroom games
That's the plan.
for the high rollers.
That's the plan.
Notably not us.
I just cashed in all my money, 6 gold. So
Yeah.
Well, I got 20 gold on dice right now, so.
So, does anyone have a gaming set expertise?
Nope.
My gaming set is Dragon Chess.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it.
is
It
it
wouldn't apply to poker.
So you're gonna play Dragons. You can request a game.
No, I'm not gonna. I might request. I might request that later. But just starting off, I'm gonna go to the poker table, get the general vibe, start to scope out space.
Yeah,
See
go
if
ahead
I
and move
can
yourself on in.
change. But here, I don't know why it's not allowing me to put the card game that I want.
Is Gar also at this table?
Yeah.
Gar,
sit
I'm not.
down.
for one
I'm not
thing,
go-
I
not going to
disregard
that
your
table.
hateful eyes, even if you gave them to me. 2, I'm gonna stick to the table with the people who have money because I don't. So I need to be that sort of leech.
That's fine. I'm not going to the same table as Gar. Then I'm going to this corner if that's a gaming table.
Barracat, are you playing some blackjack?
Yep.
All
That
right,
is-
so we've spread out.
That is tempting, blackjack.
They also got roulette, which is even more fun.
Eh,
That one
not
you
for
just-
me. Roulette isn't as tempting as blackjack is.
Yeah, fuck roulette.
Well, it's just that roulette is too chaotic. It's like gambling on where a ball falls, right? Whereas blackjack, I know the rules. I can play the game.
Oh, look at that. You actually set out the card set. Look at that.
I haven't
Might
seen it
flip
yet.
My
I
shuffle
just
my deck.
I saw them come up, but then they disappeared.
Yeah, this is the wrong card set.
Oh yeah, they're just like on the side there.
Can you guys see the cards?
I see
Yeah,
the
for-
spot.
The bar.
I see the spot where the cards will be.
Oh, there it is. Poker. Removed and draw. Okay.
The thing is, it's not showing me the cards for some reason. I can hide them. I added them, but not. Let me see if I reload a little bit and it allows me to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, on my player view, all I can see of the decks is the deck of many things. And poker, which has 0 cards in it.
But it should have cards. That's the thing.
Again, player view. I don't know if the GM view says different, but it says number of cards 0.
We
Yeah, I
definitely.
know. That's the problem. That's why that happens to be the problem.
But I mean, if it's a regular poker deck, then it's a default of the Roll20, and you should be able to just reset it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I don't know. I've been doing a lot of background Roll20 stuff all day, so.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
I
trying.
got the old Ironclaw stuff back from the map tool stuff, and I've been uploading custom tokens, custom token states for that on top of macroing token state macros. So instead of going through the whole button there and selecting a token state, you just what's the first checkbox on a macro? I've already forgotten.
I have no idea.
When you click a token and on the very top, you get macros instead of across the bottom. So that way you just click a token and then say, okay, now he's hurting. Okay, now he's reeling. Okay, now he's guarding. Just do it that way.
Oh, I see.
Make them far more interactive.
It's not giving me the standard card backs. That's why it's not appearing for some reason.
Oh yeah, you gotta upload card back.
Oh well, Roll20 has.
Yeah, but if it's saying that you've gotten rid of them, I don't know.
Theoretically invisible cards.
Wait. So you have to give it its own card back for it to actually work?
It has to have a card back. So if the old card back got deleted somehow or something, it's not a card yet.
Ah.
That's the other one. I guess I can only have one card deck.
No, you can have as many as you want.
Yeah, but the card back.
Oh yeah, card back. Sorry, I think I said card deck.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we can just do rolls of this. This is not the important card back.
Right. It's not the real deck everyone's out here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess you can all do well, depending. If you're gonna cheat, it's gonna be dexterity rolls. If you're going to try to play straight, it should be wisdom rolls.
Not intelligence?
No, it's about observation rather than just raw intelligence.
Oh god, I'm better at dexterity than wisdom.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Can I just rely on my passive perception and just stay at 50 while I gather information?
If you're being an active player.
That's what I mean. I don't care about the actual playing. Like, I am there and I am passively playing, but I'm trying to scope out the environment.
So you don't want to win or you don't want to lose.
I don't want to win. I don't want to lose. I just want to keep my 50.
Okay.
All right, what about counting cards? That's not a dexterity thing. That's an intelligence thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's all about not simply counting cards. Also, you don't want to get spotted counting cards.
Sure, but for when it comes to being spotted, I have a passive perception to notice things around me. That's what that passive perception would be.
Mm-hmm. I still think it's funny to see all of us roll wisdom and almost none of us have any of it.
Well, that's specifically why I chose the same feat. Well, I chose the same feat. He chose the same feat as me. Like you're locked in here with me. But I mean, that's why I have that feat, just because I'm not wise. But I have the feat to supplement that to allow me to passively notice things around me.
I mean, you can try. You can make an intelligence check to see if you can count the cards.
All right, I'll play the dice game straight for now. If I do poorly, maybe I'll cheat. I guess I go up to the dice game and said, "Hello, fellow peoples. I've never played this before."
At which
The-
point they
the-
all just smile.
the gentleman
I
around
am
look at you.
tourist.
I did look at you. And the group here goes like, well, sir, place your bets. This is a gold table. So these minimal 1 gold.
I do have those, I think, and I plop down one of my gold pieces or whatever the heck, the gold chip that I have.
So,
20. No.
So 2d6s. Everybody has to roll 2d6s. It's the highest roll, wins. Okay. Somebody has a 6 and a 3. Somebody has a 3 and a 5.
Oh, it's combined, so I got a 4 then.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought my wisdom check was a 20, though. I thought I had it in the bag.
I mean, you do have advantage, right? Because what you're trying to do is to make sure that people are not trying to cheat. And also, wisdom is also when to press your advantage, right?
Ah, okay. I have no idea what the rules of this game are, so
Yeah. So you realize, you were like, oh, you're gonna go for full, bet in the, trying to press. But you realize that these guys they know what they're doing. And somebody got an 11 nearly, so yeah. You lose that hand, but you didn't, you fought the urge to just, it's 1 goal. Well, I have like 20 or 30. I'm just gonna put 10 on that. Like, it's like, nope.
yeah.
Yeah, gotta take it easy. Yeah. You're not, the thing about the wisdom is it's trying to also prevent you getting that, gaming rush of like, hey, I can win. Hey, of course I'm gonna bet. Sure, no problem, right? You see people winning, you're like, well, if they're winning, I can be winning, so but you kept your cool.
Are we going to be getting gambling addictions by the end of the night tonight?
It all depends on how well you do.
Well, as I lose my gold, I say, well, that's interesting now. So it's really a press your luck type of game.
Exactly, and there are other gentlemen. This table right here is mostly men, including the group here. There's men and women around, but they're all, they kind of look at you like, they give you that look of, what the hell are you really doing here? You don't look the type to be here, but they don't say anything. A lady with drinks passes by, says, gentlemen, any drinks? And all the other men raise their hands, and they get it.
Ma'am,
Complimentary.
excuse me, ma'am, do you have any berry wine?
Yes, we do.
Ooh, how much would that be, actually?
Oh, the first glass, first food is on the house. So,
Oh, I'll take it.
They know the casino trick. I love it.
Of course they do.
Gar, as you're playing poker over here, you see a figure. You hear someone coming down the stairs from here, cross over here, says something to the guards here, and duck in the area behind the cage.
So where was the second here?
I
only saw the first. Okay.
Yeah. He's a well-dressed elven gentleman. So you are counting cards. Let's see if somebody notices. You're trying to hide your counting of the cards. They do indeed.
Ooh.
I mean, I haven't even started yet. I don't think you can get accused of counting cards before the first hand flops.
Uh,
You there, who has seen 0 cards so far? You are clearly trying to count cards.
I mean, I'm saying that the game has started, right? And so what happens? Somebody comes in, and says something to the group here, and she basically is a woman. She changes the cards. She does a change of the cards, and then he sort of one of the gentlemen stands here in the middle, looking at everyone else.
While everyone's playing, I'm looking around the room for any writing that might be secretively placed, because I can read any writing, any language.
I mean, aside from, there's actually no real writing that is secretive. Not in this area that you can see.
I guess it would. Just quick question. It would be perception roll, like to also check out surroundings, see if there's like any weaknesses and like how the guards change or when they're looking and whatnot. Like, is there a way to time that or something like that?
Yeah. Roll an investigation.
Oh, okay. Did it come up?
Yet.
Yeah, I don't notice anything.
No, you keep dicing, keep playing. So, Gar, roll wisdom check.
I guess since I'm playing the same game, I should probably roll too.
So we had this whole
3.
conversation about rolling intelligence. All right, whatever.
I mean, what's happened was that counting the cards will give you an advantage to your hand.
Right. I just mean that before I was ever able to bet anything, we played hands, nothing happened, and they caught me. Now roll. It's like, okay, that seems like pointless then, to have the whole conversation to begin with.
Yeah, the dealer wins, and it was, So basically, all of you. This is another gold table, so everybody basically lose. What? They say this is the second round. The first round, basically, you broke even. The second round is the one who start counting. So how much do you bet on the second round?
We probably should have established that first.
Yeah, you need to establish what the table's bet is.
Yeah. Also, like, when does the dealer win at poker?
Well, the house has to play a hand. We must be playing Baccarat or some shit.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm thinking like Texas Hold'em type stuff, where literally it's just the house has a rake and they take a little bit off the top.
Yeah, see, I've never done Texas Hold'em at a casino. And the card games I'm used to, you don't play at a casino. That's why I was saying Blackjack would be the only one I would really know to be in on.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just nix a gold for like warm-up table. I've got to be here for a while, and I don't know how long everyone else is going to be, so...
You see
slow play.
a little later, and everybody noticed this. A gnome, a female gnome, goes around, talking to everybody, and most of the regulars seem to notice her. She's well dressed, and they sort of bow to her, and eventually, she ends up at your table, at Gar's and Kix's table, and she sends a hand to Kix.
Lady, how are you?
Carmilla Glitterstone, at your service. How are you enjoying the hospitality of the Lucky Rabbit, sir?
Well, I'm just warming up so far, but it definitely is a fun place to be. It's got a nice atmosphere.
Did you partake of the wine, sir?
Oh, not yet. I mean, I just barely sat down, but, now that you mention it, I could actually use a drink.
She sort of, and one of the other services is a human male, passes by and offers drinks. You see that the other members playing, actually they're playing card games here to Baccarat. I was going to say Barracat. And they already have a collection of drinks, like and she's removing the tankards or flutes or other things that they've been drinking on, and they do refill the ones that are there.
Mm-hmm.
And the card game.
Yeah, Kix will go ahead and take one of the drinks being set down and just have a good time.
Okay.
Barracat, how's the blackjack?
Blackjack. Okay. Roll. You're gonna roll 2d6s.
2d6.
Yeah, and you get 3 rolls. You can hold at any moment. The goal is you don't want to exceed 21.
Okay, so the cards are the 2 dice added together, essentially. Okay. Well,
The 6. The dealer is winning. It's a 10.
This would be a pretty good place for an ace if it existed. outside of 2d6. I'm getting Discord messages. It's blocking the text chat.
Yeah,
17 stay. Yeah.
See, I would roll 2d11.
2d12.
I don't know.
So that's 10, that's
I just use
17.
an actual deck of cards.
Yeah, well, I tried to get the actual deck of cards working, but for some reason it's not.
For sure, stay on 17. I think always.
Others are going to roll, let's say 2d6. That's an 8.
Oh, you took the gambler stance, not the gambler stance, the dealer stance.
So that's
Well,
I mean, in
16.
general, you don't hit above 17.
Yeah, well, that's what the dealer's rule is. The dealer doesn't hit above 17 either.
Well, what's interesting is the dealer has 16, so actually standing on 17 is not a bad idea.
And let's say the other people, there's 2 more other people.
Well, no, the dealer's got 15.
It's just there's a whole perfect play sheet and all. So
I'm hitting 5, it would be 6. That's
that's-
12.
I mean, pointedly, I don't win in real life. I only win on the virtual thing. So clearly, my
So
strategies don't work everywhere.
9. That's 18. So the winning hand so far is 18. And the final hand,
well, what's the dealer got? That's the question.
Quick split and double.
that's 17. Started with the dealer. So these 3 rolls were the dealer. These other 2 rolls are, these 3 rolls are someone, the highest hand. So it's 18. And the third roll, set of heart cards, that's 8. That's 16. They're going to risk it. They busted.
Bust, yeah, for sure.
So whoever has 18, they won. How much? Everybody started with a 1 gold bet. So
Everyone
they,
except the dealer wins.
yeah. So everybody gets it.
Hey, you're the one that's winning, Bearcat. You're up.
Yeah. Me, the guy with 18, and the guy who didn't hit on a 13 for some reason.
He's really playing it dangerously.
Meanwhile,
going.
Marcus, you don't see any particular writing.
Yep.
But you also, I believe, you can actually read lips, correct?
Yes.
As the elven gentleman is coming out, he talks to the gnome lady. Basically, what they're saying is, you check out the newcomers. Yes, my lady, I did. Things seem to be fine, as far as I understand. Some magical trinkets, but nothing significant. Sure that they don't stray too far, and keep an eye on the guards outside. Okay. I heard some rumors about somebody asking about us lately. Don't know why exactly, but after that fire incident, it's the fire. I don't want to risk it. Very well. And Gar, because you also have hyper, and you also read lips as well, right, Gar?
Yep.
Yeah, you get the same. Especially when she says fire.
I have a question actually. Have I seen anybody mention this woman's name?
Yes. She was actually talking. She introduced herself to Kix, and she said her name was Carmilla Glitterstone.
Okay.
And she has very long curly hair. Well, for a gnome, and so she reaches all the way to nearly to the small of her back. very curly, reddish brown hair.
So my entire thing throughout the first half of the night is going to be playing at a table for a certain amount of time, being up or down, whatever, just because I'm breaking even by the end of the night, and just scoping out what I can get from every different angle and table.
Yeah. Again, you have some winners, you have some losers. Some of the you see some activity over here, and you can even hear some people eating and drinking in this general area. Well, that seems very dark, and you see that as the night comes on, like some of the regulars actually don't leave through the main door, but actually they go to this reception area, and they're giving keys, and they head in this direction. Apparently, this place not only is a casino, but also has some kind of hostel or inn for those who are the regulars. Some of them are because they're too drunk, they don't want to walk or go back home. Others seem to be they apparently live here or rent here rooms.
Do we have a set sort of timeline for when we plan on coming back?
Oh, probably when they close. Unless you want to leave earlier.
So like because as far as I know, the plan for today was just to scout, leave, then come back and do the job, correct?
Yeah.
So with that, do we have a set timeline for when we plan on coming back the second, like after the scout?
That's not up to me. That was up to Gar, if anything.
I'm sorry, I'm just being quiet because we're reconnoitering because we had no details before. That's a detail we would come up with after the breakdown of the reconnoiter.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
So these two rooms you can clear. I can see cleanly into because these doors are actually open. Is that correct?
Yeah. In fact, what's very strange, most of the doors seem to be open.
Yeah.
Have access to.
So what's going on with these 3 locations here that I can kind of plainly see?
There seems to be some kind of basically restroom. Not restroom. That's a
A lounge.
But,
staring into the open door, restroom. Good
This seems to be
seating.
some kind of stairs. You don't really know what's with this situation. Let me get it closer and look and describe it better. Actually, this seems to be like a private room for games, but nobody seems to be there at the moment.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gygax is kind of satisfied with that. No one seems to be actively in there or doing very much of anything. I'm guessing those stairs probably go to the balcony upstairs.
Possibly.
Okay.
After all, that's where the man that now standing here overlooking, because this is a raised stairs, and so it has he can actually look. And so if anybody has any problems, and it changes about every hour and a half, they bring someone else in, and they always come from this direction. So apparently the people that are upstairs, somebody comes in and relieves the person downstairs. And basically this is essentially the pit boss, right? If anybody has any questions or changing cards or whatever, they go to them, they talk to them. You know, if they need new cards, he gives them a pack of cards. If he needs advice, etc., that's what they do.
Okay, so they're keeping the place running. That's good.
After, go ahead.
Marcus, you see a drunk individual. He is a human, seemingly human. Who's that? Marcus? He stumbles into Tim. Like, you, Marcus. That's how I live and breathe.
Flesh. In the flesh.
Well, that's not possible. I thought that he was like not living no more. How the hell?
You know what? Whoever wants
And he is drunk out of his tits, basically. He's just his eyes are bloodshot red, and he's almost at the stupid drunks. Like they're one step away from either falling on their face or puking on themselves and then falling on their face. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
No, it appears that whoever wants me dead or
And what we
Or
want
whatever
share?
happened.
What for?
Oh, I don't know. But I've been around. You haven't seen me.
Well, I first time I see you in like for a year. Well, that's no 9 years. That's too much. Take it. No, that's it's 4 years, 4 or 5,
Uh,
maybe.
Something like that. But no, I took a vacation.
Right, and he sits at the table.
Horrible
He does the
things
thing.
happened.
He does the thing where like the Reiko maneuver, where he takes the seat and puts it like, forward so he can lean on it. But he does it because he's like, he doesn't want to. It's a vacation. Come on, come on. You gotta talk.
Oh no,
let's see how you-
I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a game. You look like you need rest.
That's I'll cover your whatever.
No,
Isn't
no,
that right?
it's
Isn't that
all
it?
good. It's
And he
all
goes
good,
and
old
he
friend.
wraps his arm around you, and you can just smell the wave of alcohol. Come on, you and he, just come on. You can't tell him, oh, buddy, you're alive. Come on.
We'll,
I gotta get a
we'll-
drink or 3 or 5, whatever. One for every year you've been missing. Come on. And he's goading you to go with it. He has that drunk strength where like they don't know, what they're doing. So he's dragging you.
I will
And
just
some of the you
look
see
at
some
the
of the
dealer.
guards looking your way, and one of them looks at you. It's like giving you the question, like, "Is everything all right?" So like, he doesn't say anything.
I just give him like the 1 second thing. I'll just speak to the dealer. Excuse me, do you guys have do you have rooms for people who need to recover?
Oh yes, we have rooms over here.
What is the what is the cost?
Well, that would be 10 gold the night, sir.
10 gold for the night?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Let me get this man a room. Make sure that he is I'll throw 12.
Drinks first, brother. Come on, you were not dead for 5 years. Oh, come on.
I've been not dead for 5 years, and I will continue to be.
Well, that's
But,
true, but you're here now. It's Lady Luck has brought you to my table, and I have to make sure that you're right, my brother. So let's get a drink. Let's just go over there and he points in this direction. It's
That's
go over there.
That's when I'll
We
just
have a drink.
That's when I'll motion to the guards to be like,
Okay, 2 of the guards. I mean, and one of them does the sort of the pattern. He's like, it's my friend Marcus.
It's true. It's true. He's very much he's an old friend. How I don't want him thrown out. I've actually covered a room for him for the night, so he can.
I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm not drunk much yet. So that's the thing that I am not. So,
maybe I forgot the definition of much, but when I'm not here rediscovering the world, we'll actually have a proper chat.
But said, sir, please. It's pretty time you take a rest. Maybe gives you some tonic to clear your head. But we'll get you your wings, sir. Don't worry about it, sir. Right this way. And you see his face like that sense of like fight or flee kind of situation, just because. But it's very slow because it's so drunk. So he kind of tries to look up and down the bouncer like. All right, Marcus, you owe me a drink. 5.
Oh,
5. You gave me 5 drinks because you 5
absolutely
years.
not a problem.
I haven't seen this man in 5 years.
5 years, in fact, not a problem.
It's a long time. It's like we humans. I know there's that elf over there. He's like this forever. It doesn't matter. But I am a human, and humans don't do that much. So with like goblins, actually goblins, I think live long enough, but they kill each other, so it's kind of bad for them. Anyway, and he keeps rambling as they escort him in, and you see that 2 other guards they split. One of the guards stays in one of the areas across from here for what looks like the kitchens, and goes and takes a position by the door. So they do cover the areas, but they go with 2 of them just in case he gets rowdy. But he's just more drunk than anything else, so he's past the fight or flight instinct. It's my friend Marcus. He's alive. Like, yes,
Yep.
sir.
Did I recognize who that was?
Yes. He is. When you met him, he was a teenager, basically. He was a younger brother of one of your friends, Richard. Tremere.
Oh,
And I mean, you haven't seen Richard in the city. In fact, he was kind of neighbor. He was in your neighborhood, but he's a younger brother. Of course, now 5 years later, he's 21, 22 at most. That's
we're
still
right
out quite
around
a
the
bit.
same age. We're right
Yeah.
around the same age.
Yeah. So, but you were more friends, or shall I say, his elder brother was more friends with your family.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that was kind of the thing.
I will note who that was and make sure that I do catch up with them when I get the opportunity. And I am not here trying to scope out to steal an incredibly powerful magical item.
Gar, are you trying to do the card counting thing again? Hicks, you could try to help him out or someone else can.
No, actually, I think I would take what chips I have left and move over to Blackjack with Barracat.
Okay.
Oh,
In which case,
boy.
Kick just keeps playing poker.
Yeah, just keep doing your wisdom rolls.
While while that was all going on, I have a
I'm gonna declare
question.
10 on this.
Can I actually go in here?
Yeah, you're losing money. Where can
Yeah.
you go? Where do you want to go?
Like in this bar area?
Yeah,
What's up?
it's dark, but you can see clearly there, so that's not a problem.
Well, I mean, I know I can see it. Can I actually go in there? I guess. is
Oh
the
yeah,
question.
there's no. I just double checking that you had your dark vision.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark. Pretty low key.
So after a couple of rounds with the dice, I'm gonna take my leave for a moment.
Roll again, wisdom. See, Kicks, you're losing money. You lost about a third of the money you come in.
Roll a
You're not
wisdom.
doing right.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I have a 6.
Yeah, you were winning in the beginning, but you started getting those free drinks. That berry wine was pretty strong. You're like,
Ah, they picked the good berries for this.
yeah. And you actually noticed that there was
Oh.
an elf going around, so maybe that's actually from the vineyards of Celine, and it's pretty strong. I
Haven't
haven't
had that in years.
Yeah, it's just like humans make fun about elven drinks and dwarves as well, but yeah, it's one of those softer drinks, like fruity drinks that then hits you hard. You haven't had it in quite a while.
Well, I do
Right.
have extra money, so I will get up if I can.
Yeah, you can. You're not drunk yet, but you're feeling the buzz. You can go in here. No
we'll
problem.
change that later. I want to check out this little area. So what do I see here? Is it just like a bar area, or
It's the bar area. You see people drinking, etc. You see several ladies here, including behind the bar, and some gentlemen over here with some ladies basically eating. Like I have a early evening snack. And one of the ladies kind of looks at you and, good evening.
Well, hello.
Are you going to buy me a drink?
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Melissa.
It's human, elf, dwarf.
Human.
Okay. Well,
You can do an insight on her.
I don't think I need to in real life, but